When I decided to do the Atari Cup, I knew I had to place Megamania somewhere. Not even close to that. This is one of the games I've played the most on the Atari, so why not right at the beginning? It's challenging and fun, and it makes you want to keep playing no matter how difficult it gets. And on the third cycle, it gets really difficult. You control a ship that's probably familiar to you, even if you prefer Star Destroyers. Hey, Atari graphics!
Alright, let's go in!
And have to control it and its shots that swerve as the ship does to destroy your enemies. Hamburger, cheese sandwiches, cabbage salads, gates, square nuts, crane magnets, bow ties and cheese curls. While they go through the screen in standardized movements, you have to avoid their shots and destroy them before you run out of fuel. At first the challenge isn't much, but you might still get confused if you don't pay attention. When you finish the first cycle, the same ships come back, but with a different pattern and different colors. The hamburgers grow moles, the sandwiches are made of cheddar, the salads get purple cabbage, the gates, nuts, magnets, bow ties and curls change color. In the second cycle, the challenge increases a little, which you feel as soon as you get to the sandwiches and has to open a way through right away before you're taken in by the floods. But this is a tiny wave compared to the tsunami of gates sawing right and left down the screen. Actually, that would technically start on the magnets, which can form a full line if you don't hit any before they reach the bottom of the screen. And the curls seem more like cars being driven. Speaking of graphics, this game got a version a year after its release for the Atari 5200, with better graphics. I didn't play it and it could be just nostalgia or being too used to it, but I prefer the less detailed graphics. I suppose the silly idea of shooting living bow ties gets more interesting when you see something and it can be anything your imagination says it is. I always thought they were ships that happen to look like common objects. After all, what hamburger would have squares in it? I can barely get to 100k, but you can win getting 999,999 and causing a kill screen like in many games of the time. I'm personally happy just playing and trying to get through the third wave.